I can immediately gather the evidence, get you the medical care you need with no deductible and no copay to you, and get you the compensation and the money you deserve for your injuries. And if there's no recovery, there's no fees charged to you. I'm attorney Daniel Rudbari. I know how to fight truck companies. Call me 800-325-1454 for your free consultation. 800-325-1454.
KCAA.
You just entered the Gotcha Zone. Line up to the start line and get ready to race with your host, Joe Britt. It's time for Gotcha Racing, live on KCAA 1050.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines and get ready for an action-packed, fun-filled hour of everything a motorhead ever loved or lived. Gotcha Racing with Joe Britt. Welcome to Gotcha Racing. This is Joe Britt.
Hey there, race fans, and welcome to another edition of Gotcha Racing live with your host. Who's your host? Yeah, me, Joe Britt. Hey, they tell me my future's so bright I gotta wear glasses, man. I'm in studio today. I'm in Redlands. We're not in Studio B, but we're still working on it, and so I am in Redlands. And look around, and I guess we got some new diggers going on, man. New back set. We're looking pretty good. We're looking like a full-fledged station now. CNBC. So what happens is, folks, let me just give you a little bit before my open. What happens is when this transmission comes to you, it does four things, actually. It goes to 3 stations simultaneously. 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and that old favorite, that old dog that just won't die, that's that 1050 AM on your AM dial. And then what happens, since we are an affiliate of NBC, what they would let us do is stream this to 190 countries on this blue dot of ours, okay? So you sit in this seat, hey, you become an instant star. All right, so let me digress a little bit and give you my open like I always have for the past 4 years. I come to you a humble man that is a reflection of God's grace and greatness, a humble man that is standing on shoulders of ancestors. Hello, America. Look alive, California. Wake up, San Bernardino. Stand up and be counted in empire, for this is your host, Joe Britt, coming to you loud, clear, and strong from the desert to the sea, broadcasting on the powerful KCAA radio by way of, well, not today, by way of Studio B, and that's in Rialto. We got great weather today, man. It's not hot. They say it's going to be up in about the 87, but right in the 90 mark. Not bad. For some of you, that could be some sun tanning weather. So it's wash on, wash off, meaning that 20 minutes burn, 20-minute turn. Okay, but lucky for me, I have 100% already. Don't need to get in the sun for doing anything, but running my mouth and talking to people, and that's what I do best. All right. So for those of you who want to call in and speak your mind to me, Joe Britt, live on air, that number is 702-835-3099. Is that right? That's not right, huh? Okay, so that number to call in, I'm looking at the board now, 909-792-5222. Okay, let me repeat that. What the heck is on this board here? Okay, you want to call in to me? 909-792-5222. Well, now that I'm looking at the wall, it tells me everything. So for the non-local callers, which is toll free, that number is 888-909-1050. I'll repeat that, 888-909-1050. So for those of you that are under a rock, in a cave somewhere, and let's say you have your smartphone, you got a dumb phone, you got a regular old dial phone, that number, just to listen, not to comment, just to listen, is 720-835-3099. That's where I got the number from. Okay? It's the listen-only number. So, let me repeat that, guys. You want to call into the show and talk to me and voice your opinion, and also to let me know what's going on in the racing community. Let me know what's going on in your car club event. That number would be 909-792-522. For those of you that are calling in for out of the area, the number is 888-909-1050. 888-909-1050. For those of you that could be on your cell phone, can't get to your internet, and you just want to listen to the great show that we have, it's 720 835 3099. Okay? Now, where can you find us through the week, at night, when you're not doing anything? Heck, we're all over the internet. You can look under, go to Facebook, put in GRTV Media, GRTV Media, or you put in Gotcha Racing, or you can put in Gotcha Racing TV, or you can put in Gotcha Racing Live. We should be popping up. You want to do an internet search? Just put in Gotcha Racing. Now, there's a couple of guys out there that kind of stole my name afterwards, but these guys are in Australia. But nevertheless, it's a video game outlet or something. But nevertheless, we give you the real deal and the real story, and we tell you what's going on in the streets of California. But not only that, we have a correspondence in about six different places now. Puerto Rico, which is battling to come back because you remember the hurricane in Puerto Rico wiped out everything. So those guys are just starting to come back a little bit. We got two in Africa. You know, they're not only throwing spears, believe me, they got a nice community over there. We have some in Northern California, Central California, and believe it or not, there's 58 tracks in California. And lo and behold, I should say 59, because I was going up just the other day to Concourse de Elegance, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit, which is in Northern California on the Monterey Peninsula. And lo and behold, on the 5, about maybe 40 miles west of the 99, there is a small NASCAR oval track, and I be goddamn, I didn't know. I saw it, and you know, up in that area, Button Willow is a track up there, and we have been going there for years. And this is it's about good 10 minutes away from Button Willow. Not bad. So you know, people are utilizing the land for us, the racing community, which is totally cool because we need outlets, man. We just can't have all this testosterone in our system and we can't put it out just sitting behind the TV or sitting behind your computer screen. Not fun at all when we have these high-powered cars and we got all these cool gadgets to put on the automobile to make them faster, make them louder, and make them perform. And so we need some place to do that at. And luckily, some guys that got wisdom are doing that, and they're making a living with it. Okay, so let me get back to here. You want to email me a schedule of your events that are coming up? It would be, here we go, grtv.media@gmail.com. grtv.media@gmail.com. Okay? You want to, I got a brain fart. My mind's gone. Okay. I need all the information I can get from you guys because we're in the streets a lot. We're on the tracks. On the streets, we do a tremendous service for our urban guys. Well, who are the urban guys? Well, urban streets, you know, they could be from Los Angeles. It could be from the Inland Empire. It could be Orange County. And I tell you what, I have a urban guy with a cool car, man. I just got to show you this, man. I got to show you. I know you can't. Some of you guys, you're going to have to get on your cell phone. Get on your smartphone and put in, so you can see this particular car, put in KCAAradio.com, okay? And then you can see this broadcast of ours. But for those who do not have that right now, I'm going to try to paint a beautiful picture of this particular charger, okay? So, without further ado, I have this young man to drive from the Rialto area to the studio in Redlands. And let me bring him aboard. Come on in. Come on in. Sit right there. Okay. Put your headphones on. So this is what we do, folks. We give everybody their 5 minutes of fame, all right? Whatever it is. If you see this mic in front of you, Gotcha Racing TV, you know, Gotcha Racing Live, we're interviewing. And this is one of my favorite mics, but all my correspondents have about the same type of a setup. And we're out in the streets. First of all, how you doing?
Good.
Okay. Audio's okay? Your name is Jay.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you driving, man?
2012 Dodge Charger.
Okay. A 2012 Dodge Charger. So we're going to have our engineer, the Bradford, to put up that Charger, which is a black Charger. It's totally cool, man.
Thank
you got these rims on it, like what are they, 22s or something?
22s.
What are those called?
They're Viper wheels.
No kidding, no kidding. So how long have you had this beast?
Probably like 4 weeks, tops.
Really?
Yeah.
It has a rumble on it, man. Was that that can't be a stock rumble? Is this a RT?
Yeah, RT.
So the RTs come with the Hemis?
Yeah.
No kidding.
5.7.
Really? And so these pictures that we're looking at, what's going on here now?
They had just got done putting the wheels on it.
The
so,
Viper wheels.
Yeah.
So those are low profile rims?
Yeah.
No, not the rims, but tires, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's pretty wide. So that must be you must have put up about five G's for that, man.
Yeah.
So you know what? I gotta call you Big Willie, man. Because you got a real cool car, and I heard the rumble, and my correspondent out in the streets heard the rumble, and we had to get this. We had to bring you in. That is a nice 4-door Charger. Tinted windows?
Yeah.
Cops ever mess with you?
No, actually, they've been giving me compliments.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, you got me now. Like what? What give me one of the compliments. What are you talking about? They didn't write you a ticket.
No.
Okay, for tinted windows or exhaust or anything. So, what do you mean compliment? Talk to me.
Like, I went to the gas station Sunday night, and I was putting gas in, and the cop approached me and told me that my car would look nice. He liked it. He started like giving me ideas to put on it.
Wait. What city was this in?
And Rialto.
Okay, so you're telling me the cop stopped you. You're at the gas station pumping, right? What do you put in? 91?
89.
89. Okay, and they didn't put you on the ground.
No.
No guns were drawn.
No.
So the guy came over there and he was telling you about something you should add to your car.
Yeah.
Really? Like what?
Like, he told me to get the hood cut out and put the rocker hood for the intake.
Yeah.
So it'll breathe better and make it perform faster.
Wait. So, Rialto's finest stop you. I gotta repeat this because I'm trying to soak this in. They stop you. Now they stop you. You already stopped. You're pumping gas. They come to you. They admire your car. They say it's cool with the 22s on it, right?
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on because you know what's in the market right now. They've been beating and shooting. Not in our city, Rialto, but on the outside. Maybe go back east something like that. They're real nuts back there. They're about 30 years behind the times. But anyway, you've been stopped. He's looking at your car, and he's telling you how to improve the performance of your automobile by doing add-ons to it.
Yes.
Well, did he? What, he had a smartphone, or what did he have to show you?
He had like a Android.
So what? He was giving you a list of things visually to put on your car?
Yeah. A
Really?
full list. He actually pulled it up on his phone and showed me.
He took that much time out to admire your car and to give you some performance tips.
Yes.
No kidding. No kidding. You know what? That's Rialto's PD, man. And those are our finest. Those guys have been well trained. Well, how do I know they've been well trained? I am a 30-year commissioner for the city of Rialto. I'm the chairman of the board for all the parks and recreation facilities in Rialto, and I've been around much longer than a lot of these cops have been around, but they've been well trained. But, dude, that is a heck of a story, man. Really, that is a heck of a story, and I'm glad it's going over the air right now to all the folks to listen and hear this fantastic story. They're probably going, nah, that didn't happen. But you know what? I believe you.
Yeah.
I really believe you, you know, because our cops are real cool like that. Now,
Yeah.
if you had said you were up in some other city, which I'm not going to name, I would say, yeah, right, where's the video? You know? You know, but nevertheless, here you are standing here you are sitting next to me, and with a cool story, and the car is on point. I really like it. What type of motor? You said Hemi. I'm not gonna. You know what? Some folks will say, "How fast have you gone?" We're not gonna put that on the air, right? Your suspension. So when you are turning, I mean, what kind of shocks do you know? What kind of shocks you got under that?
Not really.
Not really. How does it? When you're turning in a turn, does it say flat or does it kind of how would it say that? Yawn back and forth.
No, it stays flat.
Okay, so there's a suspension package on there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right. Now, the 22s, were they stock?
No.
What came with the car when you got it?
Somebody told me it was 18s.
Okay, so 18s. And you went up to 22.
Yeah.
All right. So normally when you go up, I'm just going to tell you this, when you go up, you probably have some bearing problems.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to do something with your alignment, okay? Because you're going to wear these great tires. You're going to wear them out,
Yeah.
right? So alignment's next for you, and I would even put new bearings in if I were you.
Okay.
Okay, I've been in the game long enough to know, yeah, because now you're increasing all that, all the stress for the suspension that the car was not designed for. It looks beautiful, but you got to keep up on it.
Yeah.
Okay, you really got to keep up on it. Not bad, not bad, Jay, not bad at all. So what's next for the car? What are you gonna do next?
Right now, I'm trying to get some performance put on it and get it sponsored through Mopar.
Mopar really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it's a beautiful car. So how do you? So you're using me, the studio here, to show to show Mopar that you're promoting the car.
Yeah.
Not bad. Well, in the urban settings, I got to say, I ain't mad at you, man. I'm not mad at you at all. And this is the way to do it. In order to catch the eyes of the big guys, they want to know how many ears and how many eyeballs are looking at this product. Why? Because once they stamp their name on it as a sponsor, that car of yours is going to bring them attention. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that attention can, that what you bring into them, you could be at a car show, you could be at a meet, you could be at a racetrack, you could be anywhere. Someone sees that car and they go, oh man, that is a cool butt car. Sponsored by so-and-so. You know what? I think I'm going to buy that product. I think I'm going to research that. And that's how that's done. So it's all about the end game is cash. Okay? So if you can bring money to that table, then you got a sponsorship. And then that's how that rolls. Now, what we're doing now is a step forward for you. Okay? Now you can go back and tell your sponsors, look, I've been on the radio, I've been on TV with this car. It's been shown in 190 countries. You know what I mean? And the guy at Gotcha Racing, Live Gotcha Racing TV, is vouching for the car. Okay?
All right.
Because I tell you, we see a lot of cars, man. And I've been doing this since '04. Right? And we've been to SEMA, we've been to different racetracks, we've been to different fabulous car shows. But once my guy who has been trained by me picked out that car and brought it to me and showed me, we had to put it on. So it's something special about that Dodge of yours, really special. I wouldn't overdo it because you can't overdo a car. You can put so much junk on it, some weird wings in the back and just make it too gaudy. And when it's that way, it'll pass right by us and we won't see it. But if it's done just right, and it's all in the detail. It's all in the detail. If you can do the detail on it just right, then you got a winner, man. You got a winner. So far, what I see with these 22 inch rims on it, and those are called what again?
Viper wheels.
Viper wheels. Yeah. I'm gonna call you Big Willie. Not bad at all. But you know something? I want to appreciate you coming in. Because on a Saturday morning, I'm quite sure there's got to be several different car shows that would love that car to be there. But here you are in our midst at Gotcha Racing Live in Redlands, California at our new digs, our studio here. So I appreciate it, man. So thanks you, Bradford. Bradford is the engineer. And I want to thank him, and it looks like he might be leaving us when I'm just now getting comfortable with the guy, and he's leaving. The pickup is, but you know what?
Joe, I got sick of you, man. I said I can't do another Saturday morning with you.
Oh man,
just kidding. No, it's been a lot of fun.
And this is the violin. You hear it? Hear that violin? Okay.
I'm sure you'll miss me as much as I'll miss you, man.
Yeah, about that much. Okay. So I appreciate you coming in, dude, and happy trails for you. And whenever you do anything else, we might want to sponsor you. You know? Yeah, maybe we can help you out in sponsoring your car by putting our name on your car and then promoting you on our website, okay? And then promoting you on our show, all right? Once you do something else to the car, I mean, right now we're good, but you're talking about putting more stuff on that car, right? Yeah, we're going to stick with you and find out. All right, folks, we're at the bottom of the hour, and we're going to do a little bit of house cleaning. We're going to do some little commercials put in. So, hey, this is Joe Britt coming to you live and strong from the desert to the sea in studio in Redlands, which is KCAA Radio in Redlands, California. New digs. I like it. I actually like the new digs. Okay. Good enough. All right, so Brad, take us away. Let's pay for some of these bills, and we'll be right back. Folks, this is Joe Britt coming to you from 106.5.3, 102.3, and that old dog that won't die, 10:50 a.m. on your AM dial. Be right back to you. Take it away.
You're listening to Gotcha Racing live on KCAA 10:50 a.m. with Joe Britt. Now get to the chopper. Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh, no.
Don't worry about a thing, pretty lady. You're in good hands with J&K Auto Body Paint and Repair. J&K Auto Body has been serving the Rialto area for years and are considered to be one of the oldest and the best auto body shops in town. The right people with the right tools and the right experience that can give you the service and the quality that you expect. 24 hours, 7-day-a-week towing is available. That's J&K Auto Body, 241 South Palm Avenue, Rialto, California, across the street from the Metrolink station. Call us at 909-875-0400, 909-875-0400. That's 909-875-0400.
U&I Auto Truck Parts and Wrecking is loaded with 15 acres of used, salvaged, and rebuilt parts for your car or truck. Sure, you could go to any wrecking yard, but U&I has what it takes. Expertise, high-quality products, and the finest customer service you'll receive anywhere. U&I makes custom drive shafts, furnishes full warranties on all their parts, and keeps up on industry changes. Call 909-888-6841. You'll be impressed by the fast and friendly response from the U&I skilled staff. You can also go to the Contact Us page and request a part. U&I hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, and Saturday, 8 till 3. U&I Auto Truck Parts and Wrecking is located at 1435 West Rialto Avenue in San Bernardino. Check out the U&I webpage at the letter U, the letter I, autoparts.com, or call 909-888-6841. 909-888-6841.
Are you having trouble sleeping? Are you always tired and worn out? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab provides a personal study of your sleep patterns. With their trained specialists, they will diagnose your sleep habits and will give you a prognosis for getting a great relaxing night of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab has locations throughout Southern California, including Fontana, and will provide transportation to any of their locations at no cost to you. To find out more, give them a call at 844-SAD-5050. That's 844-SAD-5050. South Pacific Sleep Lab. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
Here's Replete Vegan Skincare founder Elizabeth Thoreau.
Investing in your beauty is investing in quality of your life. The secret is in Replete Spring Serum Complex. It puts elasticity back in your jawline contour for completely remodeling the effects of winter. It improves firmness. It gets rid of sagging and wrinkles. And it puts the smoothness, radiance, and freshness you want in a spring day.
RepleteSkincare.com for your skin to look and feel its best.
We're going to have to take a quick commercial break. Mama said that I have to take care of some of these bills, so please stay with us.
Okay, folks, that was my friend's voice, Larry the Entertainer, and but we're back now, and we're just having a great time in the studio here. All the guys just having a great time. I really enjoy them, and I miss being inside the studio. I really do. really do. You can see my engineer and screw with him and have jokes going back and forth, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it. But nevertheless, we do grow up from time to time. Hey, so folks, it's last weekend. I don't know if you heard or not. If you were caught our show last weekend, I was in Monterey. Right, I was doing a live show on the peninsula, Monterey, and every year for the past years, they've been we've been going to the Concorso Italiano event. A lot of you might know that this week in August, every year they have Auto Week in Monterey. And I tell you, it's a wine and cheese crowd. You'll find the latest Lamborghinis to the oldest Countach. You'll find Panteras. You'll find every exotic car that on the market that made here in the U.S., made in Italy, made in Germany, and everyone's here. Everyone is showing off their cars, and these guys are like stone serious, right? They spend millions of dollars on their vehicles, and they're just like any urban guys, but they're on a higher level. They want to show people their cars. So we've been doing that, and at one time, our small company, Gotcha Racing TV, which is our sister company, we were sponsoring this large event. Not a complete sponsor, we were a co-sponsor with about half a dozen other folks, and it went fairly well. And then we took a hiatus for about a good 5 years, and now we're back. So at this particular last weekend in Monterey, I was able to catch up with my old friend, Mr. Barry McGuire. Okay, and if you guys, you probably say, well, who in the heck is Barry? Well, Barry and his family started the McGuire's products, the wax, and the wax on, wax off kind of a deal, and all the products to get your car rolling and looking top notch. So I was able to get with Barry. He was, of course, he had a couple of Chinese nationals, like about a dozen of them, with an interpreter talking about his products. And he was having court right there on the grounds of the Concorso. So after the event, I was able to interview Barry. He gave me about 8 minutes of his precious time, and here is the audio interview from that conversation. Let's go ahead and roll it, Brad, if you can get it on. Folks, this is Joe Britt coming to you. Live from Concorso Italiano, and I got Mr. Car Crazy in front of me. The last time I talked to Barry, it was at SEMA.
Oh, yeah.
And you were telling me about your near-death experience.
Yeah, here.
You know how many calls I got on that, man? People were saying.
No kidding.
They almost cried. Barry, they almost cried.
Oh, my goodness.
You're touching people. So,
wow.
I'm with the NBC family. Okay, I'm on 3 stations now simultaneously.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Baby.
I'm growing, right.
Talent has a way of rising to the top.
Hey, I'm just trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, man, and hold on to some of it. But you were holding court here, so I'm just eavesdropping a little bit.
Yeah.
Best of paint McGuire gave out.
Yeah.
What is the best of paint to you guys? What are the qualifications in order to get that best of paint from you?
That's easy, and of course I had 12 people from China here who've never been to anything like this at all. They're representing us in China. They get to experience all this. So I was sharing our passion for cars and giving a little story there. But best paint is, it's not best paint job. It's not that how you lay down the paint or the choice of color. Obviously, it doesn't have anything to do with design. It has to do with the best finish. We give best paint finish award. So how they have taken care of it, love that car. And the way we choose it, very frankly, it's very easy. You walk up to each car. We have to look at every car on the lawn. We had to look at every car on the lawn this morning. And we get on the opposite side from the sun, and we look into the paint finish. You can do this yourself, folks. And you look at the reflection of the sun and the paint finish. We create a perfect show car finish, which means you see just a very sharp edged, clear image of the sun with no other images around it, no swirl marks, spider webs, holograms, whatever you want to call them. So it's just clear, deep, clear, almost like wet paint. Very few are like that, but that's what we do. But it takes the product. It also takes the love for the car. And I made that very clear. I presented the award. Dino, who won the award for us today, he said, I just love this car. I just take all my time, and I just love it with the rags, and that's what it takes. You can't do it fast. You have to take your time. You have to really love your car and love doing it, And when you get to that level, people can use our products to put swirl marks in the car. They use the wrong rags or they're careless or whatever. So it's more than the product. We can give them the best finish, but it's a combination of people. So we find ourselves in the education business. We give all kinds of classes to teach people how to do it the right way. And when you do it the right way, it's faster and easier. It actually, we make way too much work for ourselves watching these finishes. They're beautiful finishes today, and we found. And we teach ways where you can quickly even take a fairly large-sized black car and keep it black and clear on a daily basis. There's actually a way to do that now. And we've made our products easier and easier to use, but we also created little tools and techniques to help people do that. So there you are.
Here's a question for you, Barry. Here's a question for you. Can anyone have won the best of paint with the white car?
No, and I'll tell you why. White is very forgiving. If you're not particular about your paint finish, there's some stunning white cars here on the peninsula this week. Just stunning. But quite frankly, they could have a lot of imperfections in their paint. Unless you looked extremely close, you'd never see them. On a black car, if there's one little scratch, you see it from 10 feet away.
Yeah.
So really, it's to talk about a perfect paint finish. You really need to have a dark blue, a red, a deep burgundy, or a black car. We're the only car wax company, as far as I know, in the world that demonstrates their products on black only. That's all we demonstrate on. If you can do it on black, you can do it on any color. And of course, black is beautiful, so that's why I wear black.
That's what they told me, man.
I got black clothes, my cars
yeah, but you always are in black.
And I'm doing everything I can to be black. That's totally patronizing, of course, right?
Hear this guy? Hear him? I'm talking with Mr. Barry McGuire and his fabulous $5,000 smile.
Yeah.
That he's always had.
You're the one with the smile.
Oh, listen to you, man.
Across on the other side of the lot, I can see that smile flashing away, baby.
Listen to you. You know what? It's always been a hoot talking to you, man, because you're real.
Well,
and there's a lot of guys that are not real. But no. Hear me out. I'm not putting any butter on your toast right now, okay? But I've come and I've seen you before. We talked at SEMA, and I really appreciate you, man, because you're hitting right in the passion of people, man.
I love the car hobby because it breaks down all the barriers. There are no racial tensions in the car hobby. It doesn't matter how rich you are or poor you are, or whether you're a guy or a girl, or how old you are or how young you are. It is a level playing field. I have to say, if we had more car guys, we'd have a much better world. I love it. And my TV show, quite frankly, we sell a lot of car wax. I did it more to get people in. I want to be a cheerleader of the hobby. Say, I want to get into the car hobby. I want to get more people in the car hobby because car guys, and they're guys and gals. If you love a car, you're a car guy. They're more generous. They're more kind. They're more giving. Kids growing up as car guys, they're responsible. They know, they have a work ethic. Go figure. A kid today grow up with a work ethic and respect for their parents. And you look at what it does for kids. It is the most wonderful fraternity. And you know what? I've been all over the world. And car guys, I don't understand it, but I can tell you car guys are the same. In Estonia.
No matter what language.
No matter where you go, they're the same. And you have an old car, you break down the side of the road. It takes about almost the next car stops. It's a car guy. And before long, you got 3 cars, they're crawling under the car, they're trying to help you. If you're competing here and your car, there's something wrong, somebody that you're competing against is going to come over, if not all of them, and they're going to help you get your car ready for the judges. It's just a phenomenon. I'm a Christian. I like to honor God in everything I do. I like to love people into heaven. But I tell car guys, if you could earn your way into heaven, car guys will be at the front of the line because there's no better people than car guys. None of us can be good enough to get in heaven. That's why God sent Jesus. You get my point. The car guys are the best. They are just, and I get to hang out with them in my office and all weekend long. I live in a world of car guys. God, thank you for making me a car guy. We're all better people and we have better friends. Think about it. We're all better people and we have better friends because we're car guys.
You know what? You do have a point there, though. You have a point there.
I'm not just chatting to just make it sound good. At my age, I can tell you, I can look back. Think of all the friends you have because of cars that you wouldn't have if it were not for cars.
And it's plenty.
Wow. It's most of my life. I think of all the heroes and all the friends and relationships. People love on me, and I think if I wasn't in the car hobby, about 80% of those people would be gone. You know, it's very special. Most people only have one friend. You got to get in the car hobby and start having a ton of friends. You don't have to have a car to be a car guy. You know, just come and hang out with us.
Barry, what's this enthusiasm that you have in you that's coming out, man? You've had it for years. How do you keep it?
Well, it's my life, and the Lord's been good to me. Okay, I would call it the joy of the Lord is my strength. You know, and I try to make God happy, and I see that differently than most. The joy of the Lord is my strength. When I give Him joy, I see Jesus smiling at me often. So you just say, good job, Barry. You loved in that person. You helped that person. And I think I just made God smile. Put some pounds on my
You are
step.
definitely trying to get into heaven, aren't you?
Oh, I'm on my way, baby. I want to take as many people as I can with me. You know?
Listen to you, man. Listen to you. Thank you, Barry. Thank you.
You
You've fed us lunch today.
Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
thank
There
you
we
very
go.
much.
Good.
So
Okay.
we're
You're
full,
awesome.
we're
You're
fat,
awesome.
we're pleasant.
Okay.
I really appreciate you, man.
And we'll see you at SEMA.
And you know, you'll see me at SEMA. And by the way, I got my mic in my hand, and Barry doesn't have the mic. Normally he has the mic.
Control. I lost control. Feel a great guy.
Thank you, man.
Bless
Take care of
you,
yourself.
okay,
All right.
That's right.
All right, folks. That's how we do it here. This is Joe Bird. We're clocking out. Okay, folks. Okay. So this is how we do it when we're out and about. You know, I've been in the industry a long time, and I know a ton of folks, and it's almost like a reunion when we get together. We joke, we laugh, but we try to give you great information that you can take home and that you can eat. Now, Barry, great guy. You would never know that he is so humble. You know, you say, well, most guys that got billions of dollars are not humble. This guy's just the opposite. You can talk to him, and he's real genuine. I can talk to him all day. We just have a great time. But nevertheless, I really enjoy his company. I enjoy him. All right, so we're gonna go to a commercial break a little bit, and so I can get settled for the next segment. Hey, this is Joe Britt coming to you live, 106.5 FM, 102.3 FM, and that old dog that won't die. 10:50 a.m. on AM dial. We'll be right back.
We're going to have to take a quick commercial break. Mama said that I have to take care of some of these bills, so please stay with us.
Oh, no.
Don't worry about a thing, pretty lady. You're in good hands with J&K Auto Body Paint and Repair. J&K Auto Body has been serving the Rialto area for years and are considered to be one of the oldest and the best auto body shops in town. The right people with the right tools and the right experience that can give you the service and the quality that you expect. 24 hours, 7 day a week towing is available. That's J&K Auto Body, 241 South Palm Avenue, Rialto, California, across the street from the Metrolink station. Call us at 909-875-0400, 909-875-0400. That's 909-875-0400.
U&I Auto Truck Parts and Wrecking is loaded with 15 acres of used, salvaged, and rebuilt parts for your car or truck. Sure, you could go to any wrecking yard, but U&I has what it takes. Expertise, high-quality products, and the finest customer service you'll receive anywhere. U&I makes custom drive shafts, furnishes full warranties on all their parts, and keeps up on industry changes. Call 909-888-6841. You'll be impressed by the fast and friendly response from the U&I skilled staff. You can also go to the Contact Us page and request a part. U&I hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, and Saturday, 8 till 3. U&I Auto Truck Parts and Wrecking is located at 1435 West Rialto Avenue in San Bernardino. Check out the U&I webpage at the letter U, the letter I, autoparts.com, or call 909-888-6841. 909-888-6841.
It's time to shop in the cool, relaxed comfort of the Tri-City Shopping Center in Redlands, conveniently located on the I-10 freeway between the Alabama and Tennessee exits. Bring the kids too and watch them play in the only indoor fun center, High Five Indoor Playground, where parents are welcomed on the playground. Birthday celebrations are encouraged, so make plans for some great fun at the mall. More reasons why the Tri-City Center is called the Mall with a Heart.
In the Inland Empire, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. Like the one who mowed your lawn and trimmed that week you were sick. Well, here's another good neighbor you can count on, State Farm agent Joe Amlani and his team. They're here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance, which can save you money and time. So combine home and auto and start savings today rolling. Call State Farm agent Joe Amlani, 909-894-4619 today.
شما در حال گوش دادن به برنامه گاچن ریسینگ هستی با صدای جو برید.
We're just having a good time back in the studio here. I got a blast going on, just having a great time. Hey, folks, welcome back to our great broadcast of Gotcha Racing Live here in the studio in Redlands. So we got new diggers going on. Put the picture of the studio back on, Bradford. So that's Barry McGuire's face you got there. So, but we're back in the studio, and it's got new digs. It looks pretty good. So we're not supposed to have dead air, but we got caught up in laughing and whatnot, reminiscing about, just studio stuff, man. That's why it's so cool to be inside the studio, because I can also see the engineer and we can talk back and forth. But nevertheless, I got a video that we took, Gotcha Racing TV. That's our sister company that we've been around since '04. And this is one of the familiar faces you might know, okay? So, Brad, let's go ahead and roll that. Roll that bean footage, man.
Yep. Rick Roberts, Gotcha Racing TV. I'm standing here with Mr. Dennis Gage. You guys know him from the infamous TV show. Look at this, My Classic Car.
I've seen that before. I have seen that.
We've actually seen that show many times. Dennis, first of all, thanks a lot for taking some time out for us.
Oh, cool.
Now,
no problem.
Here's the beautiful thing. This is SEMA. Obviously, we're here in Las Vegas, Nevada. What brings you to SEMA this year? You're a car guy, but give us some specifics.
Well, it was a 767, actually. It was a Boeing 767. Brought me right to Las Vegas. But actually, I come here every year. I was on the board of directors for 7 years.
Yeah.
So I kind of needed to come. But this is where it happens, man. This is where the entire automotive aftermarket comes together, and it's huge. It's like about $36 billion a year industry.
Absolutely.
$36 billion a year of stuff nobody actually needs. Is this a great country or what? But no, it's cool. It's the latest, greatest, fabulous cars, great products, great people. You see a lot of folks here, It's where the industry comes together. So it's kind of this, it's sort of this great pilgrimage.
A little microcosm of everything automotive. Now, tell us about the booth that you're at here today. What brings you directly here at Race Deck, the garage floor products?
Yeah, well, Race Deck's one of our sponsors. It's a cool product. I've had it around for a long time, and so I always like to. They help me out. I love to help them out. So I'm doing an autograph session here, a few others throughout the day.
Nice.
But Race Deck's been, it's a cool product actually. It's a snap-together thing, plastic product, but it's actually still made in the USA.
Right.
Can you believe that? Plastic thing made in the USA.
Hey, but it's huge for our country and our economy as well.
And
great product as well.
So love the product and love the folks. So that's why I'm here.
Dennis, everybody knows you for one. Well, no, really, they know you for two things: cars, obviously, but I think the handlebar mustache.
That's right.
Tell us about that handlebar mustache. Where'd it come from? What was the originating thought that made you say, let's do something so clever because it really fits you and its signature?
Yeah, well, I was born with it, It's just, I've just always looked this way, basically. It's the only place on my head hair will grow. So hey, you may as well exploit it.
Trust me, I've got some free real estate up here myself. This is not just a bad haircut, but it's the greatest thing that you have going. I tell you, I think all of us really know you for it, but we admire you for it as well because you wear it well.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Tell me this. Let's talk about your TV show, your production.
Yeah.
It's an outstanding show. You always pretty much feature and highlight some fantastic vehicles. Yeah. What can we look for in the future? What are you doing with the show now that's exciting?
Well, we're shooting the 16th season of the show, which is crazy. It's just I never thought in my wildest dreams I'd do 16 years, but it's going strong. 26 new episodes coming up starting in early 2012. A lot of cool stuff. We traveled all over the U.S. We actually shot in Sweden this year. Shot 3 pieces in Sweden. Was just with Jay Leno last week. We did his jet car. Jet cars, totally crazy. Right. So yeah, actually a lot of cool stuff, Rick.
Now, Jay has a really I guess, eclectic collection would kind of be a good way to, sort of say it. We've gotten a chance to see Jay before, Concorso Italiano. We've seen some of the vehicles that he brings out. What just recently is one of the more, let's say, unique vehicles that you've actually seen or possibly featured on your show?
Well, I got to tell you, Jay's jet car is pretty freaking unique. I mean, that thing is downright scary. So we did that, and we also did his 69 Lamborghini Miura. Very nice. Wow. And a 38 Tatra, which is an interesting Czechoslovakian car. So it's just, all sorts of stuff. I mean, I do kind of oddball, off the beaten path stuff, and that's what I think the charm of the show is.
It's a great show. The one thing that I have to ask you, and I bet you the viewers have never even asked you about this personally, but Dennis, what do you drive?
Well, let's see, I have 10 cars and 10 motorcycles, so, and it's just a weird mix of stuff that I like. Everything is driven and ridden. I don't own any museum pieces. I just, it's all fun stuff, and I have fun with it.
Do you have a favorite out of that quiver, if you will?
It's usually the one I just got out of, It's like, man, I love that car. Oh, that's a great bike, That's
a good answer.
And then the next one's the favorite next time.
Outstanding. Well, Dennis, once again, I really appreciate you taking the time out to talk with us. The best of luck with I'll say the best of success with the show, because you don't need luck. You're already good at what you do.
Okay, so folks, that's Dennis Gage and My Classic Car, and he's speaking with our correspondent, which is Rick Roberts, and Rick has been with us, probably about 6-7 years now. So, he's doing his own thing, but nevertheless, we try to get this is what we want. I'm always searching for the person like that can interview, okay, that knows about cars, that knows about a little history, that can articulate passion, and that can open the doors pretty much of that person or the people that he or she are interviewing. Now, I don't care if it's a female. I don't care if it's, I don't care. And I just need someone who can fit the bill, okay? Now, you could be in the Midwest. You could be any place on this globe. So what I'd like for you to do, if you want to be in that position and that can interview, I'll send you all over. I'll get your credentials for you. I'll get you the mic, and I'll pretty much teach you how to open the can of worms in this industry as far as an interview is concerned. Because it's not, we all know about hot tires, we know about gas, we know about speed, but we want to get on the personal side of the conversation, the personal side of the person that you're interviewing. And once you do that, once they feel that you are inquiring about them on a personal level, man, they give you all kind of stories. And that's what we shoot here at Gotcha Racing Live and Gotcha Racing TV. It's just not dry cookie cutter, We have fun with it. And the enthusiasm in you will come out, and the enthusiasm in the person will come out if you are engaging and asking them the right questions, okay? So, let me tell you where I was last weekend before we go off the air. I was doing a live show in Monterey, California, which is about 6 hours away from here. We were at the Monterey Peninsula on the Black Horse Golf Course, and the show is called Concorso Italiano. Now, for the whole week of this week, or the past week, why it's upside down, for the past week of in Monterey, it's car week, and everybody has their cars there. So, at this golf course, you see nothing but, it must have been $15 million worth of cars. Oh, yeah, about $15 million, right? Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Testarossas, and it's the wine and cheese crowd, You see women in their skimpy $5,000 skirts they're wearing and the big Italian hats. It's a beautiful sight to see. So these pictures are just accumulation of some of the pictures we've taken. Our staff photographer, Sept, has taken over 300 photos that particular afternoon. The show only runs from 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, and then they cut it off. The ticket prices for this show It's $180 just to get there. Okay, I guess they're trying to exclude the riffraff, the normal folks from coming in. But I'm telling you, this is a high-profile type of a show. Really nice. And this show, what you're seeing right here, and that is a Ferrari, but it's like after everybody's left, you know. And Sept, this is what he does best. He is an absolute great photographer, and he loves to be left alone. So I let him do his thing, and just I'll get off in when the show's over. I went to the Range Rover and I just went to sleep, and he has brought me all these beautiful pictures of these fantastic cars that you would not normally on a daily basis would see. But at this particular show, you'll see everything. The Lamborghinis, the Diablos, the Aventadors, from the old to the new. Had Countachs there. The Ferraris were there, all from the old Ferraris. The Dino Ferrari, believe it, I saw a Dino Ferrari. If you got that, that's a 70s Ferrari, and they had a collection of those there. Those are very rare and very expensive. Man, I wish I could have had my could get some of those. One or two of them just have. Now that's looks like that's an F40 Ferrari from the tail. Look at that shot, really nice. So our staff photographer really knows his cars and really does justice to these cars. So you never know. These pictures that he shot could wind up on any magazine. Matter of fact, the Concorcio wants us to send them our collection of photos that our staff photographer was out shooting. Not bad. This is really nice, really nice. But we had a great time. We had a great time. People are really cool, and everyone is talking car talk. No problems at all. Of course, you pay $180 a pop. You're not gonna get into any hassles with anybody. You know, everybody's there with their $200,000-$300,000 automobile, and some of the folks have had their tables with the wine and cheese. I was invited to eat with some of them. They wanted me to drink some wine and cheese, but I'm working here. I can't just have my wine and cheese and crackers and then go back to work, and then hopefully can articulate the right verbiage so that my viewership of Gotcha Racing Live and Gotcha Racing TV can understand without me mumbling and bumbling through. But this is what we do. When we're not in the studio, we're on the track. And we're not on the track, we're at different car shows. So here we go again. If you have a particular show that you want us to cover, give us a call. Well, email us, grtv.media@gmail.com, grtv.media@gmail.com. That stands for Gotcha Racing TV, okay, .media. And I'll go to a website. Oh, yeah, go to a website, which is gotcharacingtv.com or Gotcha Racing, and follow the lines. Now, you can also upload your vehicle there on gotcharacingtv.com. Load your vehicle there. If you got a model, and models, you females out there, if you want your face to be shown into 190 countries on this particular blue planet of ours, submit your photo, and then let me do you justice. You know, there's a section in there where you can go to a website and it says models or it says cars, and put your photos in, and put your photos in and go from there, and then we'll gladly give you justice. You know, we leave no rock unturned, and we take care of everyone. We give everybody their 5 minutes of fame. I guarantee you. I guarantee it. All right, so we're coming to the end of our show, and guess what? I'm speaking from the studio. You believe that? From KCAA radio studio in Redlands, California. Normally we're in we are broadcasting out our Studio B. Studio B, and we're just having a great time. The other engineer just walked in. You know, he's a pain in my side, but nevertheless, he just walked in. And do what we do best, run our mouths, try to bring some great information for you for next week. Hey, come back to us next week, 11 o'clock. Strong, loud, from the desert to the sea. Don't forget to take care.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3 FM.
Your NBC Sports Radio update starts now.
Scores and highlights. I'm Jeff Nathanson. The first official big full Saturday of college football is underway right now. Let's check the scoreboard. Later on, number 1 Alabama will take on Louisville. That's at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Number 2 Clemson is leading Furman in the fourth quarter by a score of 48-0. No surprise there. Texas just got a touchdown, so the Longhorns are now leading Maryland in the third quarter, 29-24. Number 5 Ohio State was leading Oregon State at halftime, 42-14, and then the rains came, and I mean torrential rains, and the fear of lightning, and they called everybody off the field. That is still in a delay for weather right now, and it's been over 45 minutes in that one. Of course, Urban Meyer not at the stadium for that one. Number 7 Oklahoma rolling over Florida Atlantic, 63-7 Sooners. That is in the early fourth quarter of action. Let's go to the NFL now. The regular season set to unfold on Thursday night. Are you ready for some football? A.J. Green and the Cincinnati Bengals will start this year's campaign on the road at Indianapolis.
I think it's good to start on the road, especially the first couple weeks because everything's faster. So it keeps us a little bit more focused when we're away from home, and we're a great road team. I remember that going in New York playing the Jets our first game. So I love playing away the first couple weeks.
In other football news, Corey Coleman, the wide receiver who went from the Browns to the Buffalo Bills, is released. So don't put him on your fantasy team just yet. One trade in the NFL over the weekend. The Raiders